Recording? The red light's on.
Red light's on.
This is like a podcast. We're just going to keep talking awkwardly as it starts.
Oh, it's just like a podcast?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
Hi, guys. This is Josh with FSR Wealth Strategies. And those of you that haven't listened to our podcast yet don't know who this fine-looking fellow is here. This is my good friend, Dave. Dave.
Hello.
Oh, thanks for saying hi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Dave and I do record the Retirement Equals Freedom podcast together. And this month, though, for our newsletter, I wanted to share with you something special. And that was Dave's idea. Dave said, why don't you share a cocktail recipe that you make? So, Dave, question for you.
Yes.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Well, Josh, I'm a fan of cocktails in general. But if you were to ask me my favorite, it would have to be the Bretl world famous Autumn Old Fashioned.
Oh, funny. I just happen to have the ingredients for that.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Actually, one of my wife and I's favorite things to do is to entertain, and we like to come up with new recipes, including drink recipes. And Dave gets to be the recipient of that every now and then. So this is one of our favorite fall time drinks, and I thought I'd share it with you. So I'm going to walk through this here, and Dave, if you would help me, it's pumpkin time and all that.
Yeah, are we going to carve this afterwards?
No, that's too messy.
Yeah.
So Dave, if you would take 2 of those glasses there, fill them up with ice.
Sure thing.
I'd appreciate it. And I'm going to start by getting some of the ingredients ready. So this old fashioned has apple cider, and now is good apple cider time. This is fresh apple cider. It has fresh maple syrup in it, as well as some bourbon. But we're going to start, if you would put 2 shakes of Angostura bitters in each one. Thank you. Perfect. You're excellent at that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce.
Josh, do you have a favorite bitters? Is this your go-to, Angostura?
Angostura is a pretty solid one. It's not flavored. It's just that they're basic bitters. For this cocktail, I just like their basic bitters. Okay. So this is a 1/2 ounce of maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put one in your glass too. They're a 1/2 ounce.
Now, is this from my recent trip to Canada when I went out into the wilderness and extracted the maple syrup from the trees?
No, this is from my recent trip to Jules.
Oh, Jules, right? Because like south
from Chicago.
Yeah, right, Jules.
But maple syrup does matter. Now, I'm also doing a 1/2 ounce of apple cider.
Fresh apple cider.
Again, this is also from Jules.
Jules. Now, I would strongly recommend if you go to fall festivals in your town, get that fresh squeezed apple cider.
Oh, is that and an apple cider donut?
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 ounces there.
2 ounces?
I'm sorry, 1/2 ounce.
1/2 ounce.
2 ounces when the good stuff comes in. There we go. 1/2 ounce there. So I have a 1/2 ounce of maple syrup, half ounce of apple cider.
Yep.
And then we're going to take 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm using Woodford Reserve. Any good, simple bourbon will work.
Do you want rye or do you want...
No, I do not like rye in this one. It adds too much of a bitter flavor. This is just good old simple bourbon.
Yeah.
And then Dave, I'm going to ask you, after I pour this in here, as I spill it all over the floor.
Sure.
If you would, and the table, if you would give me a little stir in each of those, I'd appreciate it.
I think,
you're going to taste test it? Well, now we have to wash that glass before I make others for people.
I approve.
Okay. Well, now you're not stirring straight.
So stirring, shaken, not stirred.
Oh, stop. If you're going to stir, you really got to get in there and give it a good stir.
I'm sorry, you didn't teach me how to do
Get that, get the maple syrup and the apple cider all mixed in there.
Can I redeem myself on this one?
Yeah, try it.
All right.
Don't spill it, though.
Like the Swedish chef. Muppet.
Dave also has young children. His son Landon's the same age as my kids, so he's used to those fun shows. Now,
good.
Here's the most important part. You put the spoon down.
Okay.
A little bit of nutmeg just on the top. Add so much, just a touch.
Sure.
And a little bit of cinnamon.
Oh, man.
Just right on the top.
Freshly ground cinnamon from Tools.
Yeah, I even got the generic kind.
Yeah. Hey.
And there.
Oh, we ready?
Cheers.
No cherries.
No, not for this one. This is where the cinnamon comes in.
Okay, so let's see.
If you really want to get fancy, you can do a cinnamon stick, but I like the fresh ground. Isn't that
It
good?
smells. Ready?
Oh, it's fantastic. So,
Oh my gosh.
I hope you guys enjoy it, and you will try my world famous Autumn Old Fashioned.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, this is so good. Oh, man.
Oh, slapping that pumpkin. I was trying so hard. I took